Meanwhile, the devastating floods in Jammu and Kashmir, the worst the state has witnessed in more than 60 years, may have been a man-made disaster and a natural calamity in equal parts. In fact, Headlines Today has learned that the Central Water Commission failed to issue a flood alert to the state on time. On September 6, the CWC's website featured 18 level forecasts and 8 inflow forecasts, both of which relate to potential water levels in rivers and in other locations under the flood forecasting advisories. Not one of them included Jammu and Kashmir, where more than 200 people have been killed in the floods. The agency's flood forecast section also includes hydrographs that show the level of water at various places across the country. Again, there are no hydrographs for Jammu and Kashmir. However, post the major blot-up, there seemed to be an admission of sorts from the Commission, which assured that it would ensure better coverage.
We are already taking up a new approach to our flood forecasting methodologies, and we are now going to incorporate more and more meteorological predictions into our forecasts and provide some kind of advisories to the people concerned, which even though may have lesser accuracy than the conventional forecasting methods, but it will serve as a preparedness warnings for the administration and for the beneficiaries.
Let's get a word from our correspondent Pankaj Upadhyay, who's joining us live from the national capital this morning. Pankaj, the Central Water Commission saying that it will try and do its best next time onwards, but how can it explain the fact that an entire state simply fell off the radar?
And that's right. For now, the CWC accepts that there could have been better coordination with the state government. It also says that out of the 800 odd sites at 147 places, the count of number would be increased to 800 more. What the problem, Simi, was that it was concentrating only on the Indo-Gangetic plain, the Brahmaputra plain and the Krishna-Godavari basin, and it was completely unaware of the rest of the places. Human habitation had reached deep, developmental issues were there, but it could not take count of these measures, and that's where the fault really was. Though it set up 14 substations at various places which were coordinating with the state governments, the real inflow of data was not really happening. But now the CWC says is going to concentrate on places like Uttarakhand, Arunachal Pradesh and Himachal Pradesh as well. But having said all this, now I have had a word with all these officials for the last couple of days, and what I have noticed, the fact remains, unless of course the protocol issues are sorted out, unless of course there is a clear streamlining and the flow of data, the passing of the files from one ministry to another, unless of course these issues are sorted out, this entire exercise of what the CWC is claiming is going to remain futile.
Absolutely. Pankaj, thanks so much for that update. This is the big story we're tracking through the day. We're going to keep coming back to you for more.